anybody who's just tuning in right now, we're just still kind of messing with the recording just to see if there's any issues going on with it. But for now, may as well go play a game. Ooh, it sounds a little sick there. Now we're just gonna play Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Dreamcast. I hear it's like the hippest new game of the 90s.
Oh, sorry, have we started? I completely missed that.
Yep.
That's alright.
Who are you people?
You know, it's a good sign.
Also, hi, I'm Timid.
Yes, we have Timid here, we've got David the Lurker, and Overlord as well. And we have some people in the back who can't speak right now, such as Scarred Sun, but we may have some other people pop in. But for now, we're just going to mess around with Sega Dreamcast games today. Such as this one, the best Sega Dreamcast game. Except it sounds like shit. It's the best version of Sonic the Hedgehog, you guys.
Oh, the frame rate.
Oh,
is
that sound emulation is fantastic.
Oh, baby.
The frame rate is actually fine with me in the video, surprisingly.
It's a common problem with these emulation collections, is that the sound stuff is utterly horrible, but the graphic stuff's fine.
It's kind of weird. Although, I was kind of reading up on like the cutting room floor how apparently the person who programmed the emulator for the Dreamcast basically just made it so that pirates could easily figure out where all the hooks are and just start, you know, doing all those collections. But fret not, folks. We paid real money, or I paid real money for this, which means we are not breaking the law.
I didn't pay a goddamn thing for it.
Breaking the law.
By the way,
breaking the law.
are you streaming this in 60 frames per second?
Yes. If it slows down,
yeah,
that's the
my
game.
ass at 60 FPS.
Yeah, the frame rate's actually...
Is it actually going down?
Well, it's not been at 60 FPS the whole time, although that might just be how much Flash sucks on my computer.
Well, it could also be that, or the emulator is just not really keeping up, because there's a lot of slowdown on the Smash Pack emulator.
It's just that normally, video players, it's usually kept at 30.
Such as like YouTube. Like right now, like I just slowed down, like nothing was going on. Let's probably switch games, because I don't know if I can handle this hot action.
Well, what you gotta do is you gotta turn to the menu. I own this. Sega Smash Pack Volume 1. I got it. That's a gift.
How did you get it as a gift?
It's like Christmas. Sega Swirl! Yes.
Oh,
Isn't this such an amazing selection of games?
Should we go to Sega Swirl?
I love Sega Swirl.
Then let's play Sega Swirl.
Me and my sister used to play Sega Swirl all the time.
I tried installing it because, well, at least if you try to put the disc into your PC, you can install the PC version of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
How'd that work out?
It still works, surprisingly.
That's
How
actually
about
pretty
my
cool.
Windows CE? I have never seen that version of the Dreamcast boot screen before.
There's been several games that use it, like Rainbow Six uses Windows CE.
It's actually
Available on
pretty
Sega
cool.
Dreamcast and PC, it's Sega Swirl. Is this the actual game or an advertisement, Sega?
Well, it's not the 90s, so it's not time for clacks.
Right.
According to... And Courtney brought up a good point. It's also on Palm OS. You can get your
is
Sega
it?
Swirl. Yeah, you can get your Sega Swirl action going.
Oh man, is it on? Is it on the iPhones? I need it on the iPhones.
Yeah, Sega.
Sega,
You listen to these stupid fans talk about like Shenmue and how great it is. You won't bring us friggin' Sega Swirl anymore. This is
need
what the world's.
Sega Swirl 2 in HD. With a story mode involving that snake in the corner.
He's just depressed that he's never been called up by Sega. Be like, I really want to get another Sega project.
This is terrible for people with color blindness, like me.
Oh.
What are you talking about? I'm not.
No, I'm slightly colorblind.
Ah, that sucks.
See,
So I actually can't see the difference between the purple and the blue.
so this game.
Well, I can see a difference, but it's very small.
Wow, I've never actually played this game before, but I've got a Flash game of this.
Like, is
Not
it
this,
similar, or is it
It's a knockoff, but it's basically the same game, yeah.
Bejeweled or something like that?
No, not Bejeweled, this specific game.
Oh,
Like, with the getting rid of matching colours groups, then they fall together and they move towards the bottom left corner.
oops, I wanted to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's probably been replicated in Flash.
It's not like it's a complex game, is it?
Oh
Yeah.
no. In fact, funny enough, for the PC version, it's just an SWF file to launch for
Okay.
Sega Swirl.
Well, I guess that's why it's still works.
And it also has an option for split screen multiplayer on the PC one, but it says currently it's not available on this version. So whenever they patch in the PC version with that hot multiplayer action,
Get on it, Sega.
or waiting,
Very excited. I mean, I
It's
need
gonna
to
be-
call up.
it's gonna be part of their next Heritage lineup.
Yep.
Since 1951 is this puzzle game no one's really cared about. But it's okay.
It's just probably just something they made in their spare time, but it's alright.
It's decent.
Well, you forgot, because it's on Sega Smash Pack Volume 1, but that's not where it first was released. If you remember, do you remember the official Dreamcast magazine and how it would have demo discs? That's the first time that it was playable. It was on one of those things.
Apparently, the Sega Heritage is a nasty topic for Scarred Son.
Call her the double S. That's what I call her, because we're so close. I've never called her that in my life.
See if he agrees on the idea now.
Yeah. Where are all my Dreamcast demo discs?
Alright, I'll just put this on Twitter.
Back with my... Right, the official Sega Dreamcast magazine that was released in the United States, every issue had a demo, like, disc you'd put into the Dreamcast. And you'd be like, oh man, different demos, it's gonna be so exciting. Except the first issue just had a CD you put in your computer and you'd watch videos, probably because they didn't have access to the Dreamcast yet, so they couldn't make it.
And you couldn't just put it in your Dreamcast because it's like, hey, no, you don't have a Dreamcast right now.
Right. But then starting with issue 2, they had a disc every time. Until the magazine was canceled.
So
there
depressing.
were, how many issues? There were 12. There were 12 issues. 11 demo discs. And those demo discs were pretty magical. You know?
That's how I got introduced to Toy Commander. That was a game.
Yeah.
One of them, right? Because one of them
A game
had
I've
Christmas
never played,
version.
but it's a game.
What's that, David?
One of them had Christmas Toy Commander on it.
Oh, what, really?
Yeah, one of the demo discs. It was like the one of the levels was repurposed into a Christmas one, and you were Santa, and you flew around, and
Oh.
did
Oh
you not
man.
know this? Did you not?
No, I don't.
Ah! Bart!
Oh man.
Man, now
There's
I gotta get
something-
into this.
There's
Gotta play it
something
right now.
we don't know about shit.
There's a lot of things I don't know. That's why we're here to learn.
We've been discovered we're not the Sega Masters. We
Man.
claim we are.
Let's see what we got here. I've got. Well, here's 11. Is that really it? 11? I thought there were 12. Did I miscount the issues? No,
I think
I'm
I
looking.
only got like one issue of the official Dreamcast magazine, which makes me a terrible person.
I have every issue. It's so amazing.
How
I
many
have
issues
no
are there?
issues. I don't even have a Sega console.
Shit.
Well, I have
Yes.
11 demo discs here, so maybe there were only. I mean, like volume 11, so maybe there were only 11 issues.
Oh god.
I should buy it.
Alright, let's see what I got.
Buy a Dreamcast.
Okay, see, the first disc. Alright, the first one had a demo for Dynamite Cop. Oh, yeah.
You had to get the detonator pack to unlock the secret character. Remember that business?
Sure. The official. What?
Getting the detonator pack for Dynamite Cop, you unlocked a secret character when you downloaded it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh no, I didn't
had
get the
the
good
version
score.
of Dynamite Cop.
I did.
Oh, see, Volume 4, the March 2000 copy of the disc. It had playable demos for Rayman 2, MDK2, Virtua Striker 2, and Choo Choo Rocket. And it also included the full version of Sega Swirl. Aha. And it included the Dreamcast web browser update 1.1.
Oh man, I beat Swirly Snake and his 20 brothers.
Swirly Snake really loves the game, very shit at it.
So, yeah, Disc 4 was pretty exciting.
Oh man. And you had email challenge. If I can hook up my broadband adapter, well, yeah, I'm proud of one of those.
Sign
And,
up with your email now and get 50 extra points.
Oh man, Volume 10 is the one that had Toy Commander Holiday Mission, which I'm assuming was only on that demo disc. Oh man, are these on Sega Retro?
Which ones? The discs?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Why not?
You got me.
They're things.
Oh, shit. Now I gotta fight the computer.
Maybe that's what I should do. That can be my my stick.
Your next goal.
Oh right, Doug Tenable is making a new game with claymation.
It's the next Netherhood or whatever, right? The next Neverhood game.
It's not a new Neverhood game, but it's not a new Neverhood, I think, but it is claymation.
Oh, I thought there's another one of those coming though.
And I think a couple of other people from that work on Neverhood that are working on this.
I see.
Oh, multiplayer.
Yep. Against myself.
Cool.
3 other versions of yourself.
Oh man, it's
You cloned yourself.
I'm cloning myself all over the place.
One of them is actually a clone of David.
Wrong username or password. What's my name?
You better not ask. Or not say it on the stream, because otherwise...
Guys, what's my username and/or password for Twitch?
David, the Lurker, and Sega.
My password is Sonic the Hedgehog. Is
No,
No,
So-
Sega Sonic the
cool.
Hedgehog.
How many people are in here right now?
It's
19.
just... Oh, on
It's
watching
just-
the stream?
It's just me and some other guy, and right now 19 people are watching it.
Which is crazy. You're gonna, and you guys, you people watching out there, want to get in on this Sega Swirl action.
It's
Also,
cool.
the PC version is free, so if you can find it,
Is it? Oh man.
yeah, it's free to distribute, I think.
Someone bought Sega Smash Pack Volume 1 for $7.99 used.
Wow.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Sega Swirl, page 13. I'm gonna read you what it says in here.
Oh, before you do that, you should read the introduction to the collection, because man,
God.
that's
There is an
so
introduction in here.
yeah. Read it.
This is some good stuff. Okay, let's see what we got here. Truly, there are more active gamers in the world today than at any other time in the history of our beloved pastime. And while many claim to know what gaming is all about, most have just recently jumped on the bandwagon of the world's most dynamic form of entertainment. Thus, in the new realm of online gaming, 128-bit processors, true 3D graphics, and blazing frame rates, we often find ourselves missing something. Strangely, that something can be hard to identify or describe. The games of today are undoubtedly brilliant works of art, created through a combination of ridiculously long hours, daily dedication, and teams of highly skilled artists, designers, programmers, and producers, but amid all this advancement, things are sometimes forgotten. Sega, always eager to push the envelope of technology and creativity, has made great strides over the years to accomplish one invariable goal: to produce the highest to produce the highest quality video entertainment the world over. Within this collection of games, you will bear witness to this goal as evidenced by the numerous game titles that exist on this disc. For those of you already familiar with these remarkable titles, you'll likely recognize that the something missing in many of today's games can be found in spades within this collection. And for those of you new to these classics, you're in for an even more profound experience. The discovery of gaming's true essence, the undeniable satisfaction that goes along with finely tuned gameplay, brilliant game design, and visionary characters. Welcome to the first installment of Sega's Smash Pack series. Games that play as well today as the first day they were released to the public. Games that make gamers proud to be gamers. Profound games that instantly remind us why we ever started playing games in the first place. Thank you for purchasing Sega Smash Pack Volume 1.
Is that why the emulation in this collection is really shitty?
Well, you see,
And why we have the PC version of Virtua Cop 2 instead of, a proper version of... Cordy says that that was the most self-inflated thing ever, and yes, I must say...
maybe a little.
Well, let's take a look back in the past and see where all this hard work has taken us. Oh, God. Oh, Sega, why you do this?
You gotta shoot the thing in the corner, shoot the thing in the corner, shoot the thing in the corner!
I'm gonna... I got it. Sega!
Oh man, this is the best part.
Glitters, ah! Seizure.
Vectorman killed Sega.
Oh!
Let's see, what does it say about... Oh, Phantasy Star 2 gets a 2-page spread.
Oh, man.
Oh, I guess so does Sega Swirl. That's interesting. Vectorman. The future of the human race looks hopeless when maintenance drones accidentally replace the Orbot's leader's head with a salvaged atomic bomb. Whoops. All the Orbots on Earth are immediately ordered via television receivers to stop cleaning up the planet and start manufacturing weapons for an impending ambush of the returning humans. Only one Orbot, a sludge barge pilot, who was out of communications range, is unaffected by the evil takeover. You are that pilot. Vectorman. The only hope of saving the entire human race hinges on the destruction of the villainous warhead. You must seek him out by following a trail of television receivers around the Earth, and then confront him in a battle that will decide the fate of humanity and of the planet Earth itself. Oh, man.
Some, futuristic storytelling. Blue Sky Software, I think they're still around, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they're really doing a whole lot, though.
I'll look it up.
Right, so this collection, you've got Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, they're closed.
Oh, they're closed. When did they close down?
March 2001.
Oh, never mind then.
Oh, was that when they were like, hey, let's make Vectorman 3?
On PS Double.
PS Double. Why does Warhead such... He's got, like... He's pecs.
Yeah, he's ripped. But now he's just
a
a bunch
robot! He doesn't need to be ripped.
They made Evil Zone.
No, they didn't.
last
No,
game-
I think
Fun-
Evil Zone was a port, or at least they translated
Oh,
it or
yeah.
something like that.
Oh yeah, their last games were a bunch of Java applets.
Aww.
And an unreleased Superman game for PlayStation. Maybe it was just an N64 game, but...
Oh, no. So, yeah, that reminds me. When, I forgot it was them. So, yeah, there was Superman 64, and then they canceled the PlayStation version. But what people don't realize is that it's actually a completely different game, and it was actually better than Superman 64.
Actually, I don't think they made Superman
Is it
64.
really difficult to be better than Superman 64?
Well, according to Blue Sky Software, they were so different that they didn't even use the same game.
Yeah. Titan Software made the N64 game, and Blue Sky was making a different game for PlayStation.
And they were using the same box art for it, and they were like, nope, not going to do that.
Well, they should make a brand new Superman game and call it Superman 65.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Call it and then Superman flies.
Oh, David, someone in the chat mentioned David Gunterman.
Oh man, Dave Godman, he's greater than Superman 65. This might be true. Oh man, in a bro.
We all got a good amount of entertainment out of that story, and has anybody ever had any entertainment out of Superman 64?
Well, I mean that one Let's Play is pretty entertaining, but made by that guy. What's his face?
The AVGN made a video about it.
Yeah, it was okay. No, the Proton John SA. That's his name. Because he's been making one for like the last 12,000 years.
I hear he made a Let's Play about this guy who faked his death, or was faking his death anyway.
Oh man, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, it was a Mario ROM hack.
Hey, why doesn't
Still
Sega make a game about Virtua City? Huh?
What about Virtua City?
Well, Virtua City's a pretty cool place, right?
Yeah.
Because that's where Virtual Cop happens?
Is that where, Virtua Racing happens too?
I don't know.
Oh.
Virtua City would be the equivalent of Detroit, because it seems that nothing happens except civilians getting shot.
Hey, wait a minute. I don't know about that. I've never gotten shot in Detroit. And I haven't seen anyone crazy like in the Virtual Cop games. That would be interesting, but frightening.
Actually, so yeah, you were mentioning about what games were on this collection.
Oh yeah, what's in this collection? So we got Sonic the Hedgehog. We all know what that is. That's the game with Bubsy.
Yep.
Yep.
Love Bubsy.
Yep. He's the best. Why are we called Sonic Treasure if Bubsy is better?
You got
No, right?
Altered Beast. That's a game. That's
Isn't
a
that
game.
Why
also
aren't
related to
we-
fantasy?
Why aren't we Bubsy Retro?
Columns.
We just don't have the
That's-
rights right now.
Oh man, it's just columns 1. It should be columns 3.
Columns is almost Clax, but not.
Almost. That should be its slogan. Almost Clax, but no.
Also, totally not Tetris.
I'm just
Who
saying,
cares
yeah,
about
it's-
Tetris?
So I said it should
Seriously,
be
it's
columns.
totally not Tetris, but everyone's oh, it's got blocks, so it's a puzzle game, therefore it's Tetris. It's like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Golden Axe. Uria is a strange land.
Oh look, Sonic Sailor Moon.
Uria's the name of the place?
Yuri?
Yuri? What is this?
I love
I
lessons.
It's Y-U-R-I.
Oh god. These spike balls are not staying attached to this plane here. The power of the Sega Smash Pack, ladies and gentlemen.
The balls just flopping all over the place.
Balls, physics.
Axe Battler, that's his name. Tyrus Flare. And
Oh.
Gilius Thunderhead.
Gilius Thunderhead the Dwarf. Now, are those their names in Japan, or are they like
Gilius the Thunderhead.
I'm also curious. They got Phantasy Star 2, not 1. Because that's
Not
an Master
4.
System that didn't happen.
And 4 is the good one. There, I said it. I like the 4th one better. Not just me, though.
Wow, you guys, it's totally Mode 7. Check it out.
Oh man, it's so good
Oh,
that
no.
the emulator can't keep up the scaling and rotation.
Uh-oh, Scarred Son is getting a bit, it's a controversial opinion.
Yes. Controversial
Revenge?
answer.
Revenge.
So brave.
By controversial, I mean everyone feels that way. Okay, wait, what about Phantasy Star 3? Everyone loves that one.
Oh yeah, that.
Isn't 3 the
So,
black,
so brave.
It was made by a completely
I-
different team, basically. Much like how Castlevania 2 was made by somebody else entirely.
I don't like the Fantasy Star games because I haven't played them.
You should play the
Okay.
one.
Okay, but
when
no,
are
I
they
just don't
making,
play a lot of. I just don't play a lot of JRPGs.
I'm pretty sure
That's-
I have
that's
a
fair.
copy of at least one Phantasy Star game somewhere, but I really don't have the time for JRPGs.
Yeah,
I
they're.
mean, I
they're
might be
pretty
interested in playing Fantasy Star Online 2 when Sega releases that here. Whenever that is,
fun. Yeah, eventually.
sometime, maybe this year.
We're still not done with the list of games in this wonderful collection.
Oh, right, well, there's Revenge of Shinobi, which is not the first Shinobi.
It's always Revenge of Shinobi nuts.
Hey, wait a minute. I didn't know. Wait, so the Shinobi games that were released on the Game Gear were called the GG Shinobi?
Yep, the good game
GG
Shinobi.
Shinobi and GG Shinobi 2 The Silent Fury, which is a very good game. And also, a password that will get you to have the last level almost available is Foodie. I guessed it by accident as a kid, and it just put
Wow.
Foodie in, and wow, it works. That's Foode, Foodie. I couldn't believe it when the password was actually accepted. It's like, what?
And then you were like, oh, I beat the game, finally.
Yeah, no kidding. It had taken me. That was like the first time I got significantly that far in. I think it unlocks it with, 3 of the 4 other Shinobis rescued, and I think 1 of the power crystals.
Huh.
I've only played the first one since that came out on the 3DS Virtual Console. But yeah,
should-
that's
You should seek out the second. It's a decent game, even if you only play the ROM.
I should play more of Vectorman. I suck at it, so I've only played the first level.
It's pretty tough, especially since you can take damage almost at random. But it's kind of a neat game.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like a lot of fun, but I just suck at it.
Just don't play this version of Vectorman, whatever you do.
Okay. Then I'll play this version.
Oh god.
Let's see what we got.
You didn't get to the exclusive Smash Pack game.
Sega Swirl!
That's not exclusive, but it's
Uh.
pretty noteworthy.
And we got
Okay.
Shining Force. Continent of Rune has slumbered in peace for 50 generations.
Sonic is only on Sega Smash Pack.
Oh man.
Streets of Rage 2, not 1.
But everybody loves Streets of Rage 2.
Sonic
Why
is
not
the
one?
only. Sonic has only ever been released on Sega Smash Pack, not on any other console ever.
See,
Why not?
It's
Why
like
not
with
Alex
Phantasy
Kidd?
Star 2 and Revenge of Shinobi, you could make the very flimsy that, hey, the first ones in those series were made on the Master System, right? So it was like, you could have bothered to make Master System emulation, but you didn't. Now, Streets of Rage, wasn't the first one on the old Mega Genesis?
Yes, it was.
Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3 were all on the Mega Drive, yeah.
Right, so why skip 1? Why go to 2?
Because they're playing, like I said, they're playing fan favorites. You got to go with the sure hitters. And sure enough, shortly after this Smash Pack came out, Sega dumped out of the console business.
Aw.
Oh. Then there's Vectorman. Oh yeah, Vector. Go. Enemy's shooting right now. Well,
Oh man, I am
he's
not in good shape.
Then you got Virtual Cop 2. Why not Virtual Cop 1?
Because it's really hard with all the 3D graphics, man. Really
It's
hard.
like the closest PC game that they had, like in the office. And right here.
It's like, yeah, okay. And of course, it's a light gun game, which means we can't really play it with a gun anymore if you have a HD TV like I do.
Wrestle War.
Actually,
Oh,
what were the... What were
Government
the
making
real shooters?
TVs that don't let us shoot guns.
So what were the real shooters Sega released on the Nintendo Wii that weren't House of the Dead games?
Well, they
3.
and
Not 1.
there was there were other ones that were not on the Dreamcast, like LA Machine Guns and Gunslave New York.
Yeah, I just remembered them porting a couple of games to the Wii.
Yep, and you can play them. Oh no, I died. You can play them that way if you haven't, if you can't play your favorite shooters, your favorite light gun shooters on your Dreamcast or Xbox anymore.
Why don't they... Okay, here's the thing, right? This is House of the Dead. Let's talk about shooters. House of the Dead. Okay.
Zombies.
Yeah, I know the zombies, but it was before... something. Anyway. House of the Dead, the first one. That was released in arcades and it was on the Saturn, right?
Right.
Okay, and, was there a... There was a PC version, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so then they were making 2, and I remember hearing a thing. I don't know if this is true or not, but wasn't there a thing where when they were making 2, and then they were porting it to the Dreamcast originally, they were gonna do a thing where they would have the original House of the Dead on there, but in modern quote-unquote graphics, and they just didn't get the time to finish it, and that's why you have that cutscene at the beginning, where it's like, yeah, these two events House of the Dead 1, because they were already working on the assets. It wasn't just something they did for the hell of it.
That sounds about right.
See, I remember hearing that, but I don't remember what the source was. So, I remember hearing that, but...
I don't, but it sounds like something they would do, especially since, you would have Model 2 games immediately ported to the Naomi hardware, like Dynamite Cop was a Model 2 game. But since the Saturn was kind of going out at that point, and the Dreamcast was coming in, they just haven't decided, hey, let's just make this for Dreamcast.
Yep.
Right, and so then they made 3, and they made 4. But when they released 2 and 3, released 2 and 3 on the Wii. Why didn't they put it number 1?
Because it's really hard to do Model 2 games, apparently. I don't know.
Model 1?
You're asking for too much. You're asking for effort of some sort.
Well, wasn't House of the Dead 1... I mean, that was, Wait, was that done on Model 2, or was it done on... Well, it was done on Model 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
they
they were pulling from the PC version of House of the Dead 2 and 3.
There was a PC version of House of the Dead 1!
Yeah, well...
Why didn't they use that?
Well, apparently it's also too ugly or something. I don't know.
But then
Maybe
if they
that's
were
good.
making the graphics for a remake, then they would be mostly done anyway.
Also, I gotta say, like, man, the background in this version of the game looks really terrible. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's kind of blue with black spots. That's
So why is it that I never talk about what's on the screen?
I don't think anyone's really talking about what's going on the screen because we're just stunned at amazement of the power of Vectorman.
I love Vectorman. Vectorman was one of my favorites when it came out. I was very excited about Vectorman. I thought it was cool.
Let's talk about Saints Row 4. It has superpowers now.
Yeah.
That's not Sega.
No.
Okay,
And
I
then-
did get.
let's talk about everyone's favorite Sega game, Dawn of War 2. That's a
fired.
Sega game now.
Oh yeah, wait. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh man, they never made Vectorman PlayStation.
No. I did get Vectorman 2 when I got my second Genesis, which I like that. I kind of like that one better than this one.
Oh.
Vectorman
And,
sure is the guy with balls.
He does
He
have
has
balls.
balls.
So that was the thing, right? Because Vectorman is very, very identifiable character, right? You see him, you're like, yeah, it's Vectorman. And then when they were gonna make the other one,
He was not Vector.
he was very generic, and he kind of
yeah.
looked like Halo Chief.
Yeah, it's a PlayStation 2 game. It looks pretty bad.
He looked very generic.
Yeah.
Or it just looked like an incredibly generic game. Which means it's probably just bad.
I'm still waiting for Vectorman to let his gut out. But I think since it's 5 o'clock, we should probably move on to actual Dreamcast games at this point. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's very
Probably.
disappointing.
Yep.
Well, so long, Vectorman.
No,
Oh, Vectorman. You will have to shoot more balls somewhere else.
Okay, what should we do? Should we just start with...
Wrestle War.
Okay, we should do Wrestle War. Because that was exclusively released in America on the Sega Smash Pack Volume 1.
Unleashed
Not-
in U.S. arcades, but never in the home, Wrestle War is jam-packed with wrestling's best elements, intense power struggles, feverish butt mashing, and some killer special moves. Take on the computer or go head-to-head with a friend. Just don't go in taking the competition lightly, or you'll be hitting the mat like a big fat sack of bricks.
Okay.
Did you get all that?
Maybe.
So it was released in arcades.
Yeah.
This is an arcade.
Nope, this is just the Genesis version.
Oh.
Oh god, I missed.
Power.
Power!
Okay, you
Wrestle
gotta
War only released on Dreamcast and
do a
Sega,
wrestle.
not on Sega Genesis.
Yes!
Button machine.
Trying to... Boom, boom. All your favorite wrestler manias are here.
Oh, you're stomping his crotch. You're gonna make his testicles explode. Oh no!
Wait, oh
enemy,
no. Oh, this is not good.
Oh no,
Oh.
enemy! No, you're gonna. Oh, one, two. Oh, he's gonna perform some moves on you. Oh,
Oh.
Well,
oh.
I'm gonna sleep now. Alright.
This is why it wasn't released in the United States. I don't like how the screen constantly changes like that.
I don't like how their crotches are kinda...
He's so defined in his behind. That's what.
Shit.
Match 1 victory, challenge the next wrestler.
Oh, we get to pick. Do we want to go to Dallas, New York, Miami, or Minneapolis, or San Francisco?
Oh, we gotta go to San Francisco. San Francisco, yeah, home of the Sega of Americas.
Where's
You
Hulk
don't-
Hogan? Where's Mr. T? Their wrestlers right.
Oh, you don't belong in the ring. Oh,
Okay.
he's so mean to you.
Meanwhile, in a completely different arena that's not, or totally not the last one, in a different palette.
Oh, hi, Overlord.
Oh no! I fell out, and now I'm sleeping.
Why are they fighting on a thing that's got the colours of the Irish flag?
Because we're not... I mean, we're in America. What are you talking about? It's
How
power.
is San Francisco Irish?
We are in British
That's our new
America.
colors.
We are in British America.
That's in Canada.
No, that's Belgium.
Oh, man, it's really jarring when the game switches perspectives like that. You have to mash the buttons to achieve power.
Power. It's Jeremy
Power up.
Clarkson in video game form.
Come on, stomp on him. There we go. You have to stomp on his crotch for it to mean anything. If you stomp
Okay.
on his legs, it means nothing.
Okay. His crotch.
Yeah.
Crotch attack.
Arrgh. Was it good for you like it was good for me?
Yes. It was.
Oh, I got a belt. Challenge the next wrestler.
Let's... Sex jokes.
Oh, there's Hulk Hogan and Dallas right there. I'm sorry, Titan Morgan. There's Mr. J.
Brother, he says sister.
Oh, sis-
I kind of like Don Damn Buster.
Don the Buster.
Nimrod Falcon.
Uh,
It's not Captain Falcon, it's Nimrod Falcon. Where are we going? Where are we going?
you're going to Miami. M-I-A-M-I-G.
Miami.
Miami.
I'll make you sorry you were born.
Welcome to Wrestle War.
Sure looks like they've kind of been eating some bad Mexican food. But at least he's wearing the appropriate mask for the festivities. Yes.
It's the battle of the burger relishes. On the one side, mustard. On the other side, ketchup.
I'm the best condiment on a sandwich. Oh no! I think after this we should probably play an actual Dreamcast game for reals this time. Oh no! It missed my flag to flip him over, but he got me instead. I just like how we're all speechless on this Wrestle War commentary here.
What is there to say?
I don't know. Maybe we should just go ahead. Oh, wait! Oh, shit! Now we're side by side in bed.
This is
No!
not Shinmuri.
He got me with a chair.
Sega wrestler. It's a bit
Where
of
are the
Jesus in
sailors?
here.
Where are the sailors? Are you a sailor in this game?
We can wrestle a sailor. He's in
Okay.
Miami, so he's clearly a sailor.
Yep. Okay, let's do that.
Yeah. And then it awkwardly flips
Yeah, you
around.
pumped him.
Aw. Match 3 victory. Okay, now I guess we'll go ahead and switch already. Okay.
I do
think we
like
should-
how the little basket on top of the TV has just got a load of Mega Drive cards just piled up in it.
Yeah. This is the amount of respect that you pay for these vintage classics of the of the bygone era.
Pour him in a basket.
It's like an Easter egg hunt. Find the
Oh, holy shit, I've gone back in time. I have to warn people.
surprise. We were actually playing on a Dreamcast all along. Ha.
We're in 1999.